years old. I'm a student and a part-time teacher. And I'm very unfit, but I want to run a marathon. 99% of me thinks that I won't be able to finish, but I'm willing to try. And also, I think that the people who run marathons all the time and go running all the time are a little bit insane. So, well, this is my journey, and I hope you follow me from Nought to 42.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm a keen runner. I love to run in Taiwan. There's great terrain, lovely countryside to run through. It's something I'm passionate about. I've agreed to train Luce to run a marathon. Right now, she's woefully out of shape, unfit, probably couldn't run a kilometre. It's going to be a big challenge, but she's agreed to try. Watch the journey from Nought to 42. How often do you exercise?
I don't usually exercise. Once in a while, I do something. For example, the other day I went to the pool and I did 2 laps, and then I went to the track and I ran 2 laps as well. By the end of that, I was exhausted, so I don't really exercise regularly.
So you wouldn't say that you're in good shape?
No, I'm totally out of shape, I would say.
Embarrassing. Because this challenge is to complete a marathon.
Yes.
In just over 12 months' time. Okay. This is something you want to do?
Yes, it's something I want to do first because I think a lot of people out there are like me, people who have their own lives and they don't really exercise a lot. And I just want to prove to myself that I can do it. But actually, 99% of me thinks I can't do it.
That's not a very positive approach, is it?
Well, but it makes it very challenging.
Right, okay. So the marathon is 42.195 kilometers.
Almost 43.
No, closer to 42.
Okay.
And the other day you ran 600 meters and you
Yeah.
nearly collapsed at the end of it. Okay, so I guess you're going to have some concerns about this project.
Yes, of
What are they?
course. Well, first, I'm concerned about dying. I think it sounds silly, but I mean, really, it's a long way and you might die running non-stop.
Do you think a lot of people die doing marathons?
I don't know, do a lot of people die during marathons?
I mean, sometimes they do.
There you go.
Yes, but usually they're sort of older people with heart problems,
Okay,
all right?
yes,
Or they've got some kind of genetic problem,
okay.
all right? Some special condition.
Mm.
Or it could be something like heat exhaustion.
Oh, okay, so if you don't drink anything, you might die.
Well, then you drink something, don't you?
Well, how do you drink something?
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen marathons,
No.
okay? When they run, every so often there will be a lot of tables lined up with drinks on, and you can take a drink.
Okay.
So just make sure you take the drinks.
Okay. And, but then you would want to go to the toilet, I guess.
Maybe.
So.
I think they have those lovely portaloos that girls are really fond of.
Oh, the little things that look like boxes?
That's right.
Alright, okay.
I know you've expressed health concerns of people dying. You're young, and I think you're pretty healthy. I think you could complete a marathon in 5 hours, which is the average time for females.
5 hours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how many things you can do in 5 hours?
I guess you could do a few things.
Yeah, you can watch 2 movies.
Or 3.
Or 3.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly to Malaysia. You can go to Kaohsiung on the high-speed rail and come back.
Yeah.
You can go to a whole body massage.
Okay. So you could do a lot of things in the time, but this is a very challenging and rewarding way to spend that 5 hours.
Don't you get bored?
Just think about things.
Like what?
Well, anything. I mean, I might think about a movie I watched last night. I might think about what I've got to do tomorrow. I might think about anything. You're a student, aren't you?
Yes.
I understand you have a thesis to write.
Yes.
In 5 hours you could write it in your mind. Maybe. I'm wondering if you've heard of something called The Wall.
Oh yes, I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually seen a video on YouTube about it was the finishing line of a marathon, almost of the
Okay.
finishing line, and there was this guy that was running and he just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
He was just stood there, and the crowd was going, like, they were all cheering and shouting at him, and then he was just stood there. He couldn't do anything. So
Yeah.
what if your legs just go, and you're standing there? You really want to go on, but you just stood there.
Oh, did this guy finish in the end?
Yeah, he did. He started running again.
So there you go. He hit the wall, but he broke through it.
Does everyone break through it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that don't finish, but over 90% of people who start a marathon finish a marathon.
Alright, so what's so exciting about finishing?
It's a real euphoria. And in fact, doctors have studied this.
Oh.
And yeah, there's a real actual runner's high and a euphoria, the sense of achievement, all of these emotions from doing something you thought you couldn't do. What do you think the training involves?
First I think it will take me a while to get used to doing something for such a long time. Also, like, not getting tired so easily, so I guess, I don't know, I'll have to work on that. I don't know how.
Right. Well, do you think right now you could run for 30 minutes without stopping?
Of course not.
Okay, so here's the first problem. They recommend when you train for a marathon, when you start a marathon training schedule, that you can run at least for 30 minutes. A general level of fitness. You don't have that.
No.
So the first thing we need to do is a training program to get you to that point.
Okay.
All right. I've designed a 10-week program,
Mm-hmm.
and after that 10 weeks, you will be able to run 30 minutes.
Okay.
After that, we will then start a real marathon training schedule.
That will take?
6 to 8 months.
Okay.
So, are you in?
Yes.
Yeah? You're willing to do this?
Yes.
Okay, that's brilliant. You're committed now.
Yes.
From 0 to 42 in 12 months.
Yes.
It's a deal.